Hey guys, good morning. Off to work. I had a glorious 5 days off. 4, I should say. One day was the 5th day. I was exhausted. I'm still exhausted. But I was not only exhausted, I was in a lot of pain. I'm not going to complain. You guys, I've been editing some videos and putting them up. Been doing lots of stuff here at home. I'm going to show you all the fun stuff that I've done. We've rearranged. I've made an office at home. I'm pre-planning. You guys, I'm trying to stay positive and please give me positive vibes. But I am pre-planning my retirement. I want to be able to start my business at home, an online business to supplement, because I don't have a big retirement I should say big, just your average. My retirement is not your average. So there's no way I could, with what I have, I can't. I don't think I could be able to maintain my lifestyle here. And being that I've been in this house for so long, that's my goal, to stay there until, Anyway, I'm going to get off that subject. Good morning. It's Saturday morning. I'm off to work. And I promised you guys a story time. Let me get some coffee. So last Friday, not yesterday, last Friday, I vlogged it, telling you guys how the day was like super horrendous. I look tore up because I look tore up now, but I was tore up. It was a hectic day in general. And so the end of my 12.5-hour shift, I walked out to the parking lot to come to this car. I walked out alone. I usually, I'm usually ready and I'm able to walk out with a few people, if it not at least just one person. But this time I wasn't ready to walk out with a group. I stayed behind. And oops, the car coming. I stayed behind and walked out alone. And I'm walking across the little lawn there, down the sidewalk, through some parked cars to walk across the parking lot to get into my car. My car's parked across on the other side. There's no cars to the driver's side of it, but there's one or two on the other side, and the other side is coming from another parking lot. It's a huge parking lot that I park in at work. And I can't even give you the description of how far it was from the car. But hold on. I can't give you a description of how far it was from the car, but I could tell it was equal space from the distance that I had to arrive to my car as opposed to run back. And it's not easy just go into a door. I had to run around the building and fumble with the key to unlock a gate to get through. I'm coming through an intersection, you guys. Anyway, so I was determining all this really quickly in my head. I'm going to let a car pass me. I was determining all of that, the distance, the running, blah, 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 in my head. I don't know how it all happened, but it happened quickly. Now, the reason why I was doing that is because I saw a man walking towards me in my car as I got like kind of shifted towards my car, he started shifting towards my car. There was nobody else out in the parking lot. I keep saying that because that was important to me. So we were about the same distance. And, you know, I know my strength if I start running. So sorry, you guys. So sorry. So, anyway, at that crucial moment, I determined it would be safer for me. I would have a better chance, I should say, to run towards him, which means run towards my car. We were at the same distance. So I ran, I clicked, and the weird thing is that earlier in the day, I was having trouble with the, you know, the key that you automatically set your alarm when you walk away. It wasn't working, so I went back. I remember that morning I went back and I manually locked it. I don't know, it's so freaky. It never happened before that, and it hasn't happened since, but it happened that day. So, getting back. So I speed up to get in my car, and he speeds up to come towards me. And he had to run around the front of the car, and I got in here, and I locked the door. Oh, when I got in here, he was reaching for the door handle to pull on it. By the grace of God, I was able to, and I'm a weakling, you guys. I may be a big, hunky girl, but I'm a weakling. I'm a girl. I should exercise to get strong, but I haven't done that. So that was my current situation. So, but that's why, you know, by the grace of God, I was able to overpower. I pulled with my left hand, which is weak, and I locked it with my right. And then he starts slugging. He starts slugging the glass, the window. I don't know when that shut off, you guys. I'm so sorry. I keep dropping the phone, you guys, and the phone did stop recording. So forgive me for that. I don't want to refilm the story time. I want to continue telling you about it. So he did not overpower me. I was able to secure the door, lock it, and he immediately started slugging the window and kicking the door itself, and his eyes were, I just remember that they were raging, they were bulging. I'm probably not describing his eyes very well, but I do remember they were huge, they were scary, and he kept saying over and over again that he was going to kill me. Kept saying, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill you. But his eyes were just like hyper-focused on me, and they were bulging. They were, I don't know, his eyes scared me so bad, and I was trembling, trying to get the key into the ignition, and I finally was able to get the key into the ignition and put the car in reverse, and he was still hanging onto the car at that point. And then he finally let go and started walking off as if nothing. But anyway, when he started walking across the parking lot to go back like as if nothing, I kind of slowed down, and then I saw 3 of my coworkers coming out together, as I should have. And on not coming out, they were just stopped there. I guess they were watching it happen from a distance. So they flagged me. I went over towards them. I said, did you guys see that? And they're like, yeah, oh my God. And one of them says, I know who that is. It's, you know, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, about that time, BPD rolls up in the parking lot. They were going to leave, and we flagged them. And I gave the officer a description of what he was wearing, what happened, blah, blah, blah. He went around there. He goes, I'll be right back. And he went, he caught him. He caught him. Yeah. that is my story time, you guys. You know, I hate putting out negative stuff, but it's real life stuff. Last year 2019 was not a good year for me. That's when I got beat up, brutally attacked. I got beat up, got caught up from behind, switched around. I'm still getting medically treated for all that, all those injuries, because it took 3 guys to take that person off me, and they struggled to get that person off me. So that was just before Halloween. Halloween 2019. And then, you know, what happened to us all. 2020 happened to us all. That's happening. And I've had a couple of other little teeny weeny experiences, but the one last Friday, son of a gunski, that crap, why are people in a rage? Anyway, I know that's a loaded question. That could have, you know, whatever that situation, what caused it, what that man was going through. I am just grateful to God that I was able to make it in my car and use my car as a barrier. Yeah, I got beat up a little bit, the car did, but, you know, the car is surviving, and so am I. I don't think I would have survived another beating, and God forbid. Okay, so later on I find out this person does have a history of sexual, I guess he's an ex-convict. There's a man walking right there swinging a stick. I guess he's an ex-convict. He did time in state for rape, sexual assault. He's got a history of attacking women. So I thank God that he didn't get to me. That is my story time, you guys. So afterwards, I worked the rest of the weekend, and then I was off this week, 4 days, but I called off yesterday, Friday, so I was off a total of 5 days. I was nursing my wounds, so to speak. I'm just really sore right now. We've done so much as well. I think I'm mostly stressed. But I feel like I'm on the mend. And I've been having fun doing some editing, putting up some videos. I've been fighting with my gray hair, trying to get that. For some reason, I can't cover it. I dyed it twice this week. And what else? Kitties are driving me crazy. They meow, and they don't get along with each other. But I've got progress in my kitchen. I'm creating an office, which I started to tell you at the beginning of this storytime video. And I'm super happy. Super happy with that. Hopefully I'll have it semi-decent looking, so but Monday when I'm off, I'll be able to show it to you. I have some text messages coming in, and I'm at work, you guys. Love you all. Thanks for hearing me out, listening to my chitter chatter, and I'll see you in the next one.